back, Princeps. So we've been quite happy pushing our reactors and rolling the reactor dice quite merrily. Remember this symbol? The machine spirit. Up to this point we've been counting this as one push on the reactor track, but from now on we can awaken the machine spirit. In games of Adeptus Titanicus, the harder you push your reactor, the more chance there is of awakening the God Engine's machine spirit, and can happen multiple times in a round. So what does this look like in a game? Firstly, a Princeps will try to quell the machine spirit. This Reaver pushes its reactor to power locomotors and rolls an AMS, awaken machine spirit. You advance the reactor by 1, then take a command check on a D10. If you score equal to or more than the Titan's command value, for our Reaver it's 4+, the machine spirit has been quelled and you continue your action as normal. So what happens if the command check is failed and the machine spirit takes over? Let's look at some examples: moving, attacking and saving. In this example, let's look at AMS whilst moving. Our Reaver here activates in the movement phase and straight away pushes the reactor for power to locomotors to use the second speed characteristic, and rolls 2 heat and the track is increased and all is well. The Reaver uses 3 inches of 9 available and makes a turn. It then decides to power to stabilisers to use its second manoeuvre characteristic, rolls the reactor dice and gets an AMS. The reactor track is increased by 1 and a command check is rolled, needing a 4+ to quell the machine spirit, and the check is failed. The machine takes over. When the machine spirit takes over, you cease the current action, roll a D6 and consult the awakened machine spirit table on page 44 and carry out the action described. Because this interrupted a movement action, our Reaver can no longer move this phase, regardless of how much movement or turns it had left. This is also the case had the machine spirit taken over while rolling for power to locomotors. Should you fail a command check for an AMS roll whilst attacking, you follow the same process as our previous example. Here our Loyalist Reaver is activated and attacking the Traitor Reaver just below. It elects to fire its laser blaster using the Shield Bane trait, which is draining, so it has to push the reactor. It rolls an AMS, advances the reactor by 1, then proceeds to fail its command check. The machine spirit is awakened, cancelling out the laser blaster action. Then roll a D6 on the awakened machine spirit table and apply the result. Once the result has been applied, for ease, let's say the result was a 1, haughty. And unlike movement, the Titan is free, if possible, line of sight, arc, range, etc., to continue attacking with its other weapons, if it has any remaining. Here, the Gatling and the missiles. In our last example, we look at how a machine spirit can affect a reactive Titan, making void shield saves. Our Loyalist Reaver attacks the Traitor, now with a terminal on our right, and the Traitor takes 5 hits from the Gatling blaster, and now must make void shield saves. It then elects to push the reactor for voids to full, so it can reroll 1s. An AMS is rolled, and the subsequent command check failed. A shock, I know, and the reactor is increased by 1. Unlike moving or attacking, you can continue to make your void shield saves with the benefit of pushing the reactor, re-rolling 1s. You then roll a d6 on the awakened machine spirit table and apply the result. So that's the basic mechanics of the machine spirit. And now your reactor journey is full, and I'll see you in the next video.